They say that to be a successful YouTuber, you've got to A, put the work in, and B, take chances, put yourself out there. For lack of another way to put it, be vulnerable. Let people see the real you. And that's what I'm attempting to do with this video. So the old adage is, when the going gets tough, the tough get going. And I've tried to live by those words throughout my life. They've served me well at times, but it's been a rough couple of weeks because it's hard to get going when you're not really sure exactly where to go. The last few weeks have been a little rough on me. I've had to make some hard decisions, had to ask other people to make hard decisions. And it's a tough spot to be in. I'll give you a quick rundown. Some of you may know the news has stayed pretty local, but over the last few months, we have ventured into the club scene. We're still trying to get everything nailed down, get our ducks in a row, so to speak, before we go public. We're still in the development stages. We're pretty excited about it. Why are we starting a club, you might ask? Well, I'll give you a quick rundown. A few years ago, I believe somewhere in 2019, a buddy of mine, a good guy in a neighboring city, started a writing group. He had some pretty good success with it. So I decided out here in the sticks to sort of do the same thing. We ended up being a little different. Basically, it started out, I live about 100 yards away from a main road. When I'm out on my property, I can see the people on the highway go by. And I also live on a road that leads to a good riding route up in the hills. You may have seen on my other video, me riding on my road, the road that I live on. And if you go that direction, you go uphill, then you can take a nice loop. People with ADV bikes, they go up to the logging roads that way. Basically, there's another town about 3 miles away from me. If you take the other way, it's about 10 miles, and it's a really nice ride. The last video I put out, you can see some of that route. So one day I was out mowing my lawn. That's my therapy. I do that quite a bit. I like to keep my yard nice. I had to have seen 30 bikes go by. You know, you give the quick wave, but you know, you're mowing your lawn and they're riding their bikes, so they're really not paying that much attention to you. But a couple of the bikes caught my eye, and I was interested. I'd like to talk to him about his bike. So I kind of made the assumption that a lot of the people, or a good portion of the people that I saw, the riders that I saw, were probably from this area. So my first action was I got on Facebook and the local neighborhood and city page or what have you, and made a post saying, if you're a rider and you want to come have a party and meet some more riders, come on by and say hi. And within, I would say, 6 weeks, we had over 100 people on our Facebook page. So it turned out to be a really cool thing. And then a few months later, we had a couple riders went down. I discovered this reach that I had, and I decided, why not do something beneficial with it? We had a large benefit concert here on my property, and it turned out to be pretty cool. And we met a lot of really neat people. And that was the start of our writing group. Fast forward, some time, even now I think we have over 200 people on the Facebook page. Obviously, we don't know all of them, but we did have a core group of people that really, really, really decided this was a neat thing. We got to the point where we needed to step up our legal game. We tried to look into a 501c3 and things of that sort, some nonprofit status things. With our current membership, we're not outlaws, we're not miscreants, we're not lawbreakers, unless you count going 65 and a 55, but some of us have made poor decisions in the past, myself included. So we found out that because of that, it placed limitations on what we could do legally and in the nonprofit world. So a group of us, what I call the first 10, we decided that we were going to move up to the next level. So we decided to start a club. We are a writing club. So what we're getting organized right now. We're still in the developmental stages. So we haven't presented to anybody, or we haven't done our due diligence in the MC world out there yet. We thoroughly plan to. We just haven't got into a position yet. We're still in infant stages. We don't have patches. We don't wear patches. We do have a logo, but we haven't used it on any. We don't even have stickers yet. Everything. Well, that was neat, he said sarcastically. Yeah, my camera battery just went dead in the middle of this, so hopefully I can get back on track thought-wise. I asked my fledgling club, I made sure that they were all okay with being on camera and me discussing my life on camera, and they were all okay with it. So I hope nobody gets upset with this video, because I'm not mentioning any names and I'm not berating anybody, because it's just stuff that happens. Recent events have brought to light how much stress and disorder and struggles with organization, and it's basically like herding kittens, as a friend of mine likes to say quite a bit. It is definitely herding kittens. And I'm new at this. I'm not an expert at anything by any means, so I'm winging it just as much as everybody else. But yeah, I think this may help explain why nobody's done videos on this before. However, I'm not sure how possible it will be and still remain vague and not, call anybody out or embarrassing anybody, because they are my family and I will not do that. But I'm considering doing a series like this on trying to start a writing club, because I haven't seen anybody else do it. Maybe people would like to see that. Maybe somebody who's trying to start a club or thinking about starting a club would be interested in seeing how it goes for us. Maybe not. I don't know. Last I looked, I still had less than 50 subscribers, which isn't very impressive. I've been trying to put just plain writing videos out there for about a year now, maybe. And although I believe that my product has come out better, it's still not attracting as much of a crowd as I'd like. I don't have the capability of going live yet, obviously, with my lack of subscribers. I'm new at this, so new at a lot of things I'm doing in my life lately. We'll see how it turns out. It's an experiment. But 250 years ago, America was an experiment, and look how she turned out. That's my day today. And like I say, every dog has its day, and I'm trying to share my days with you. And I just saw a meme recently that said, don't let a bad day trick you into thinking you have a bad life. I've got good people around me. I've got a good wife, and I'll get through it. So thanks for watching. if you've watched this far. And if you like what you see and you think somebody else might be interested, please share, spread the word, give me a comment, like. Big thanks to other YouTubers that are giving me ideas to try and expand this channel. Working on a plan to hopefully meet some more local YouTubers and have an event going on. I'm hoping maybe we can get the community together. I'm finding out there's more and more YouTubers out here than I realized, but they're all in the same boat as I am. We don't know each other. We're not exposing each other. We need to help each other grow our channels and figure out what we're all good at, pool our resources, and do something pretty neat. So if you are in the Pacific Northwest and you know some Pacific Northwest motorcycle creators, please send them my way, and we're gonna try to see what we can make happen. Until then, ride safe, keep it on twos, have a great day.